And after smoke began to rise from a nearby landmark, we used our long-range scanners to probe the site. With no immediate indication of hostile activity, we conducted an aerial sweep and found an engineer living in a small settlement nearby who was trying to signal XCOM. Cool. Commander, we still have supply. I am aware. I was going to do that next. You staffing available? Yeah, that's probably where I was going to put him. Because I think that's my only open spot. Unless I buy something else. But I have to buy more power before I can buy something else. We may... well, I could be taking a brand new Psi operative on the next mission. I finally have one. Before I go do that, the all-in perk. Supplies from resistant drops increased by 20%. I need to do that. It should be this, so let's try it.
Setting course for Sector 4, Chile.
I am sure you will find the results.
Got the new weapon.
As I do, Commander.
Plasma Lance. Okay, we got autopsies, facility lead, and intel grabs. Might as well build up on intel.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
And his training is now done, with an ability Insanity. Debriefing telepathic attacks that can inflict different negative conditions, including mental control on a target. Continue training. Hold on. Let's look at that before I just say carry on. So I guess the only way to rank up is to keep pushing them further, or can I just advance it faster?
Depending on who you ask, psionics could be considered the aliens' greatest strength. Now our own Psi operatives can tap into that same power.
They can participate in all combat missions while training, and will automatically resume training if they return from combat uninjured. Okay. I might just have you carry on. Oh! It splits. Permanently mind control an enemy. Only one successful domination can be performed per mission. If an enemy is carrying explosives, they can be remotely detonated. Ooh. Generate an explosive field of psionic energy that immediately damages everything within. Organic enemies have a chance to suffer insanity. Like I said earlier, I like being able to hit multiple targets, so let's try this Void Rift. So was it random on which one you got first? I don't know. This is very unique and different, and I can't wait to try it out. Alright, we got 44 more intel.
Outcome, though it is intriguing.
I don't think there's any way to lose intel other than to spend it. So let's keep pushing the intel train.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Long live the resistance.
Alright, and now we'll definitely go get those supplies since we should be getting more now. Or not, whatever. I can't risk losing them.
Avenger plotting new course.
I probably could have done the next thing, but oh well. Ooh, what is this? Shredstorm Cannon. A more aggressive variant of the Shredder Gun? I don't even know what the Shredder Gun is. Is that... I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and test out the Plasma Grenade.
Sounds good, Commander.
See what that does.
I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for
Oh,
deployment.
whoa, that took a lot more supplies than I thought. Shit. Oh well, I got it now. I will be getting a few more supplies, so it's fine, I guess. Okay, we got all the supplies. New staffing! Ignore! Chew the black market!
Avenger plotting new course.
I'll have new stuff for me.
Market is open.
Perception's always good. Agility is dodging. Also good. It's 5 more. Scope. Yeah, I'm spending like crazy. I got 50 of both alloys and Illyrium. So we should be good on those for now. Hair trigger is the auto kill, right? Or is that the bonus action? I think it's the bonus action. I can switch PCSs around now. We're getting the supplies. I'm working on more intel, so why not? Okay, that'll have to do. I know I need to go that way, but I would like to get that buff.
Setting course for Sector 3, Brazil.
And now I'm spending 30 more intel.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Yeah, okay, that's bound to happen. I could get a scientist. I'm almost out of stuff to research at this point. Sorry, let's take it from the top. In West Africa, a very difficult mission for scientists and stopping the UFO. In Western Europe, a difficult for supplies and countering a hidden event. In South Africa, a very difficult for an engineer and the infestation. See, the infestation I wasn't too worried about. Sure, there's more enemies and that it good and bad, but also for an engineer, I mean, I just got another one and I wouldn't have anywhere to put him until I upgrade something. So we're not going to South Africa. So either I go for the supplies to counter the hidden event, or I go for the doctor and counter the UFO, which hasn't happened yet, but will happen if I don't do it this time. I'm currently working on something to get more intel. Guess I could spend 20, but then I wouldn't have enough. Well, but then I'd have it 2 days later. Sure. The aliens hide in ambush among the populace, placing hidden faces aliens on each mission for a month. So they really have been limited to a certain mission type and would be everywhere if I don't stop it. So, do I stop the UFO or do I stop the alien, the faceless? I kinda want to see what happens when the UFO shows up. I'm very curious about that. Oh, guess what? No matter where I go, I am fighting a new enemy. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do the one in Western Europe, simply because the mechanic of having a faceless on any mission would be insane, okay? It's already bad enough when I have to figure out which ones they are on the save the civilian missions. But to have that on every mission could potentially ruin whatever mission I'm doing by either blowing cover early or getting someone killed. So I'm taking down this faceless, if nothing else, because they took one of mine.
Setting course for the Western European Ward.
Okay, I've got some supplies to spend before we set out. Utility, armor, and weapons. Now, despite this being only a difficult mission, there's still a new enemy out there. So, need to be careful nonetheless. Ah, I can pull him out. Okay. We're gonna need to give you an identity. I haven't really thought about who I would make my psionic character. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take my 4 lowest and my 2 highest. And I might just blow all my money in this area first. Partly so I don't have to ever worry about it again. We're gonna get the Ranger Hunter's Instinct, which will give attacks against flanked enemies dealing 3 more damage. Stored attacks have a 50% chance to critically hit. We're gonna get the Sharpshooter Deadshot, giving a 10% chance to critically hit enemies. And I assume that works with the pistols as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and get the Grenadier Biggest Boom. Explosives can inflict critical damage. Seems like most of those were just about dealing crit damage. The exception, no, even this one. The one for the specialist was doing aim buff and critical hit on Overwatch and reaction shots. More likely to bleed out than to die outright. If squad mates die or critically wounded, gain random tactical bonuses. Something else I want to look at first. Stop spending all my money. I should probably invest in that. This is what I was thinking about. Greatly increase the hacking stat of specialists and the effectiveness of gremlin ability. Yep, I've been thinking about that one for a while now. I'm just doing. Also, I now have a Psionic. It might be a good idea to let him go in with a decent weapon, because everyone else has an advanced weapon. I'm gonna have to probably buy more crystals and alloys soon. Yeah, I'm not letting him go in with something under advanced, so he's getting the bare minimum that everyone else has. See, I know I just spent all my supplies, and I am now down to 1, but he's already a rookie, essentially. And I still gotta think of what I'm gonna make him. Like, what character is he gonna be? The only thing to worry about really is the Archon and the enemy unknown. I faced like berserkers twice. I'm sure they'll show up again.
I never imagined that it was this bad.
Hey, what gun is she holding? She has the assault rifle. Okay, so the Shred Storm Cannon is a heavy weapon. Okay, it is already noticeably more powerful than the previous stuff. Oh, but this is a close ranged weapon. I mean, I don't have to take it, but that damage, it's double damage. I'll try it. Are you kidding me? Every time I do that, their attitude changes. Okay, so the war suit, it provides high cover to squad mates wherever you stand. But if you move or attack, that effect is cancelled. But that doesn't necessarily give you the high wall effect. You can also use heavy weapons with it. It's essentially a slightly better version of the EXO, because it'll give you 1 more point of health, 1 more point of armor, and an additional ability. I'll go ahead and give you the superior speed. Huh, I didn't realize I had advanced perception. I thought I upgraded that. Well, enjoy superior. Can I take stuff off?
We're calling this heavy power armor the War Suit. This is as tough and strong as we can make it, with plenty of power for handling heavy weapons.
Alright, Curtis, you're getting upgraded from a +3 health to a +32 dodge ability. I feel that'll be more helpful. Okay, there's no reason to take the EMP grenade. Alright, I think we're ready to go.